আমি জানি কি করে আনমিউট করতে। এইখানে
আনমিউট করে দিয়েছি, তোর ভিডিও অন করছি।
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, welcome to the call.
লিভান কে বল হরে কৃষ্ণ। লিভান কে বল হরে কৃষ্ণ। লিভান এখানে আছে, বলো কি হরে কৃষ্ণ বল।
Yeah, you have to tell to your friends what your dad is saying, correct?
Say.
You have to say Hare Krishna to your friends also. That's how you become friends, right?
Say. লিভান কে বল, লিভান হরে কৃষ্ণ।
Hare Krishna Livan. What's the spell?
This is Ryan.
Hare Krishna Ryan.
Very good. Maithili, very good.
Hare Krishna Ryan. Hare Krishna Livan. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Ryan, welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna Ryan.
That's how we make friends. Okay. Maithili, these are all your friends.
That's why we join in the same class, right?
These are all your friends. How was your long weekend?
Good. We were planning to go to Paris, but then we went to Austin. We went to the Dogman Disneyland.
Oh, you know, Ryan, the teddy bear that you have, I also have the same teddy bear.
What are you talking about? This giant? Are you talking
Yes,
about
that giant teddy bear. I have the same giant teddy bear.
Yeah, they're available at this one you're talking about?
Yes, that one. Yes.
Yeah, I have the same exact one, Ryan. Yeah. We both have the same one. Someone, my friend and sometimes have this also.
Oh, very nice. Who is the other kid who joined? Okay, Krishna. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Welcome to the class.
No, it's Garima's brother.
There is another Krishna, the girl. I don't know who joined.
Who joined? They maybe put the video.
Yeah, see, I said Krishna, right? Girl Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna. I like your name so much. You have any name before your Krishna, or just you put your name is Krishna?
Sri Krishna. Say. It's Sri Krishna Mataji.
What is that?
Sri Krishna.
Sri Krishna. Wow, very
Sorry.
nice.
We call her Krishna.
Very beautiful, Mataji. Usually boys will have that name, right? So
Yeah.
wondering if she has any other name before Krishna.
No.
Very beautiful name you have given, Mataji. It's very hard to get sometimes Krishna conscious names.
And the mercy is that Mataji, after this name only we got to come to ISKCON.
Oh, okay.
So I personally believe that Krishna has personally come here to take us to ISKCON.
Wow, that is wonderful, Mataji. If I was not in Krishna consciousness, I would never name my daughter.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, how? Hare Krishna Mataji.
My camera has issues. I don't know. Computer started doing trouble. Yeah. If I was not in Krishna consciousness, I would never name my daughter Vrinda. I don't know what name I have to give. What fancy names.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Subhadra and Giridhari. I don't know. My camera is not working, right? Is that correct?
Hare Krishna Mataji is glitching. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, everybody is there. Now let's start the class, okay? I was waiting for children.
Mataji, you're not glitching anymore.
Yeah, I know. Let's pray that it won't happen. Okay, now let's start with the prayers. Prayers on your screen. Let's start. Oh my
Shri Chaitanya Manोभीष्टं
Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Padamritam
मह्यं ददाति सम्पदन्तिकं Shri Guru Shri Damatagamalam Shri Chaitanya Manोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं निधानयं ददाति सर्वमिदं वन्देऽहं Shri Guru Shri Damatagamalam
Be quiet. Everybody is going in different speed. This is too much. I want everybody to be in the same line. Okay, let's try slowly. Vandeham Shri Guru Pada Kamalam Vaishnavam
Shri Radha Krishna Padavana Sahaganam
Chagunalita Shiva Shakati
Amen.
Hey Krishna
Karuna Sindhu Gopesha Gopika Kanta
Kanta
Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravare
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya
Chaitanyavadi
Namayam Dadasi Taptikam Krishna Chaitanya
Hare Krishna. Everybody gets chance to go. Okay, Vrinda will start. Vrinda, do.
Okay. Let somebody else go and then I'll do.
Okay. Palvik, go ahead. Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Palvik. Vikram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you. Okay, Vrinda, go ahead. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Livan, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mata.
Okay, Ryan.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much. One time only. Putra and Giridhari together, Hare Krishna.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very
Mataji,
well.
can my
Giridhari,
go?
I said together, right?
But he wasn't there.
Okay, Giridhari, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Mataji. We have to pay attention. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Nice,
Mataji.
Giridhari. Very nice, beautiful tunes, both of you. Maithili?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Wonderful. But I want you to smile also while singing, okay? Madhav, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari bol. Good job. Okay, Devarsh Bala, go ahead. Okay, no, Krishna is there. First Krishna and then Devarsh Bala. Krishna, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Wonderful, Krishna. Thank you so much. Devarsh Bala.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Devarsh Bala. Anish.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very nice. Good job. Okay, is Janavi there or Anjana Mataji only there?
Janavi.
Okay, maybe Janavi is not there around. Anish, you're done. Good job. Let's move. Okay, what is the topic that we are learning? Everybody should speak, okay?
Krishna.
What is the topic that is going on?
Krishna 64
Krishna 64
64 qualities. Okay. Okay, what was the first quality that we learned?
beauty.
Beauty. Wonderful. I want everybody to answer. What was the first quality done?
Beauty.
Beauty. Very good. Now the second quality is marked with all auspicious characteristics. Okay, let's see what all the auspicious things that are marked on Krishna. Let's see. Okay, this story. So there is a Nanda Maharaj's friend, okay, who came to Nanda Maharaj, and he was speaking to Nanda Maharaj and saying that, you know, Nanda Maharaj, your son has all 32 auspicious symptoms on his body. I was wondering, how can your son have these? Usually, whenever the Lord appears, he will appear in the Kshatriya family or a Brahmana family. But Nanda Maharaj is belonging to which family? Answer. Nanda Maharaj is belonging to which community? Kshatriya, Brahmana? What is that? What is that?
Brahmana.
You're wrong, Vrinda. What is that, Maithili? Vaishya community. He was doing taking care of cows, right?
Vaishya.
Vaishya community. So now he's wondering, how come Krishna is appearing in Vaishya community? So then Maharaj, Nanda Maharaj was thinking, oh, how, so he came in, like now Krishna has appeared in the Vaishya community where it is a protection of cows. So now Krishna, Nanda Maharaj and Nanda Maharaj's friend is thinking about this. How can the child has born in the Vaishya community with so many characteristics, auspicious characteristics? What are they said? Why? How many characters they said? How many markings? 32. 32 auspicious symptoms. Let's see all of that. First, we have Krishna those marks on Krishna's face. We will see what are that. Krishna has how many parts that are red? We will see
7.
7 parts which are very red in color. You can see that. One is the eyes. His eyes are red. His palate. Palate is the one, the above of the this thing, mouth. This part. This is red, and lips are red. Tongue is red. His hands are red. His feet is red. His nails also are in red color. So there are 7 parts which are in red color. Remember, okay? And then there are 3 parts which are broad. Okay, what are that? His chest is broad. His waist is broad. His waist is broad. His forehead is broad. Next, see. Then there are 3 parts which are short. His genitals, his thighs, and his neck. And there are 3 parts which are deep. His voice and his intelligence, very deep, right? Nobody can catch his intelligence. His navel. Navel is the one where the Brahma has appeared from his navel, right? Okay. Now, then his 5 parts are height. What are that? Nose, arms, and ears. Again, the forehead and thighs. These are height. Then 5 parts are fine. What are that? His nails are fine. His skin is fine. His teeth, his hair is also. And his head hair and his skin hair. There is a difference between head hair and skin hair. Skin hair won't be the same way as head hair. It's a different.
Yeah, it's on your hand.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Krishna, there are 5 parts, like a lotus. Krishna is always compared to the lotus, right? Because the lotus is the one which is the great. Why he is compared, we'll see in the next slide. But we will see what are the things which are compared to the lotus, Krishna's body parts. That is, eyes are compared to lotus, Krishna's face. We'll see Krishna's lotus eyes, Krishna's lotus face, Krishna's lotus hands, Krishna's lotus feet, Krishna's lotus navel. So now we will see why is Krishna compared to lotus. Because in the scriptures, lotus have a very, very prominent thing. Because lotus grow where? In a dirty water. But how is it? Very neat. Even though Krishna appear in this material world, which looks very dirty, but he's pure. He's not touched by any of these material modes. Because the lotus flower, if you see, it is above the water. It is not touching any water. It is there, it's growing there, but then it's not touching. It is completely above the water. So in the same way, Krishna is also as pure as lotus. Even though it is lotus in the dirty water, it's pure. The same way Krishna comes to this material world, is not attached to any material modes. And Krishna is also compared to moon, because moon is the one which gives very cooling effect, very soothing, very nice. And moon is the one which can remove all the sunlight, and it gives the darkness. And the sun also, it is compared to the sun also. And how it will remove all the darkness, and it gives the light to everyone. So that is why Krishna has compared to moon, sun, and lotus. So we can see the lotus feet. The Krishna's lotus feet have a lot of markings. Which is the Krishna's lotus feet and which is Radharani's lotus feet? Can anybody guess?
Krishna's lotus feet. Maybe Krishna's lotus feet has a flute. No, that's Krishna.
No, wrong.
Krishna.
Okay. This first one is Krishna's lotus feet, okay? And the second one is Radharani's lotus feet. We will see now. What are the marks? So there are 19 great opulences that Krishna's lotus feet has. We will see one after the other. So first one is half. Why somebody's talking? Palvit. Okay. So let's see. The first one is half moon. Why is this half moon is there on Krishna's lotus feet? Because it showers the nectar. That's why it is having the half moon. And also it destroys the darkness. That's why this half moon is a symbol. It gives a light whenever there is whole dark, but then little moon gives a little light. Light is also given with the moon, right? So that's why. And also this will deliver the people from the fallen of this material world. So that's why. And we will see the next one. Water pot, which has a nectar. Why is this water pot is there on Krishna's lotus feet, and what is the significance of it? So this water pot has a nectarian drink, which is not the normal drink, which is only available in the higher planets. These, when you drink this is like a Krishna's pastimes. You keep wanted to drink more and more, like how you want Krishna's love more and more, like that. And also it removes all the miseries, threefold miseries, like what are that? Adibhautik, Adidaivik, and all that. Adhyatmik, all the miseries, whatever miseries are there, it will remove. And also it will remove all the inauspiciousness from us, and it will give us all happiness. So one who takes the shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna, what will happen? He will get all of this auspiciousness. Now, moving on to next one, bow. We can see the bow also on Krishna's lotus feet. Why is this bow? This bow frees away from all the worries and difficulties.
Because it belongs, it's like Rama.
It belongs to Rama.
Yes.
It's Rama's.
Yes.
It's Ramachandra's.
Yes, correct. You are right, Ryan. Very good. So also it makes us, whenever whoever takes the shelter of the lotus feet, they will always be at the lotus feet shelter only. They will never come back to this material world. Once we go back to Krishna, we'll never come back. When we are in this planet, what we have to do? We should always be at the shelter of lotus feet. Then that lotus feet will take us back to him, and he will give a place eternally in the spiritual world to stay with him at his lotus feet. That, and also this makes us be happy, always very happy. It gives us lots of prema, and also this lotus prema makes us prema means love. The love for Krishna. This love that makes us very much ecstatic, that our eyes automatically get water from my eyes. So that's how the love of Krishna is. You'll feel so happy. Happy tears will come out when you are under the shelter of lotus feet of Krishna. And then the sky. Why the sky is there on the lotus feet of Krishna? Because the sky is removing all is above all the material manifestation. So that is why the sky is a marking in the lotus feet of Krishna. And whoever is, even though we are attached to this, even though the feet are very everywhere, they are unattached, just like the sky. See, even though sky is everywhere, they're not attached. The sky is not attached to the material world. It's above the material world. So like that, Krishna's lotus feet also is like that. And one who takes the shelter at lotus feet of Krishna will be above all of this material attachment. He will be free from all the problems. He will be happily enjoying with Krishna. So now the calf print. What is this hoof print, right? Calf hoof print. What is this symbol? We always listen in from many lectures, that cow hoof print. Why is this? Because the material world is like
because Krishna likes cows.
Yes, and also material world is so big, but then when you take the shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna, where it will become like a cow's hoof print. It is very small, this much, you see, very small. But then material world is so big. If you want to cross this material ocean, it's very difficult. But then if you take shelter of Krishna, it will become like a cow hoof print, and you can immediately cross over it. So like that. So that is the marking sign of cow hoof print. And the fishes. Why he have fishes on his lotus feet? What is the significance of it?
Because well, in a video there is a man floating on the bottom of the ocean with a boat, and then a big fish came.
Okay, very nice. Thank you. So now what is this means? As a fish cannot live in the without water, in the same way, one who takes the lotus feet shelter, they also cannot live a moment without Krishna consciousness. That is the significance of this. And also how the heart should become like a liquid, soft like a water. How the fish lives in the water, right? It is liquid. Like our heart is like so hard now because we have all material dirty things in us. So our heart should become soft so that Krishna can happily live in our heart. So that is the another significance.
Mataji?
So Bhadra and Giridhari, what question you have?
So Mataji, another thing why the fishes are there, I think that is because when Krishna took the form of Matsya Avatar.
Yes, that is also a significance. Yes, we can think like that. Even the bow for Rama and the fish for Matsya Avatar. Yes. And the next one, we'll move to the next one. Now conch. Why this conch is there on Krishna's lotus feet?
Because Hanuman has a conch.
Yes. Ryan, can we be quiet? Can we be quiet? Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Ryan. So see, like when the conch shell is there, right? It will hold a water, right? It will hold a water so that we can offer it to the Lord. In the same way, Krishna holds us and removes all our miseries. And it's like our miseries is like a blazing fire, When the water comes, it will just go away, right? The fire is gone away. So like that, when you hold Krishna's lotus feet, all the miseries are gone away. That is one more sign. And also the victory, the conch shell sound is like a victory. That means something great is going to happen now. So whoever is holding the lotus feet of Krishna, they are completely free from fear, and also they will always have a victory in their life. So that's another thing. And now the disc comes. What is the disc? What is its significance? What will it help us for a devotee? It will help us to remove the 6 enemies from us. What is that? Lust, anger, greed, illusion, envy, and bewilderment. So these 6 will go away from us, and so that we can become a good devotee. And also it will remove all the darkness from us and make us bright. And now this one is elephant god. What is this? It will control the elephant. Why? Because our mind is like an elephant. Elephant is very strong, right? We can't control the elephant that easily. In the same way, our mind is also like that. To keep our mind in the right path, this will help us. So that is the significance of that. And also, it makes us superior. Like who is riding on the elephant? The kings will ride on the elephant. The great people will ride on the elephant, right? So when you take the lotus feet shelter, that person will become so great and he can be able to ride on the elephant like that. And the other thing is flag. So what is this significance? Meditating on the lotus feet, they give the security, safe protection from all sort of fears. So that is the significance of this flag. And then now comes the thunderbolt. What is this? It smashes all the karma of the devotee, person. Because like thunderbolt is like that, right? It smashes and it's gone. So like, and also it makes the people powerful. Because like, who has this thunderbolt as a weapon? Indra has. He's a king of demigods. So like Varuna, right? He's a demigod. So like that. So it will make us a strong person. And the other thing is lotus flower. As we already said that Krishna is compared to the lotus flower. Why? Because lotus flower has very significance that we already saw. And also one more reason is the lotus flower makes a person, that feet, that lotus like a feet will help us. What happens is to makes us greedy to attach to Krishna's pastime. Oh, I have to listen to Krishna's pastime. I have to know more about Krishna. And also, it is also one more significance that the Lakshmi Devi, who is serving the lotus feet, is always there near the lotus feet. That is also one more thing. And also, one who smells the lotus feet of Krishna will always have a their heart is full of their heart, and the eyes is full of tears. They're completely holding Krishna in their heart. So that is the kind of feeling you get when you take the shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna. And also, what happens is we will get a all the darkness in our life will go away and will become bright, and the ignorance will go away from us. Ignorance means the bad quality, thinking that you are great and all that. And also, the another significance is it will take us above the material things. Like it will remove us from this, I want liberation, I want jnana, I want this, I want that. Will not desire anything except Krishna's love. One who takes purely shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna will get the love of Krishna. And this is the one of the mark you can see on the lotus feet of Krishna. And the other one is umbrella. We know that, right? One who is under the shelter of umbrella will not affected by anything, either sun, either rain, anything. And they will be very happy. Like, these umbrellas are also given to the king when he is going on the procession, or an elephant or a chariot. They'll have an umbrella, right, to protect him. So now we can see these marks are also seen in Vrindavan. We can see this famous pastime. Who can tell which pastime is this?
Akrura seen Krishna's footprints.
Yes, Akrura has seen Krishna's footprints. Before even he met Krishna, he was completely meditating on Krishna. And then suddenly when he is closer to Vrindavan, he sees this footprints and he will stay there. And he just falls over there down and he cries a lot because he's in ecstasy seeing Krishna's lotus feet. How can he know that it's Krishna's lotus feet? Because it has Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, and all that auspicious marks. That's when he would able to recognize that, oh, this is Krishna's lotus feet prints, not anybody else. I don't have that kind of prints on my legs, right? So same way Akrura could identify this is very this is where Krishna's lotus feet are. Only a great devotees till today can see the Krishna's lotus feet when you go to Vrindavan, like Akrura has seen. Okay, now let's move on to the next. So now comes this, where there are like why the gopis are so much lovable to Krishna, because gopis are always taking a shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna. So in the same way, if we also can take the lotus feet, Krishna's lotus feet shelter, and these whole markings that Krishna has, and that is giving us the strength to always stick to these lotus feet, and also always be in the loving association of devotees. So Krishna's lotus feet are only place where we can take the shelter. Why devotees are always anchoring for Krishna? Just because all the demigods, just because he's coming and killing the demons? No, because when he comes, the wonderful pastimes, demigods are enjoying these wonderful pastimes. And also when Krishna is
Baba.
Mataji, we can't hear you, Mataji.
We cannot hear you. You're
Mataji, we can't hear you.
can't hear you, Mataji.
Mataji, we can't hear you.
Mataji, we can't hear you. Mataji, we can't see your screen or hear you. Just wait.
Mataji,
Mataji, we can't hear you. She's not even.
Mataji,
Hear you, Mataji.
she's not on the call.
You're not even in the meeting. She's not even in the meeting, Mataji. She's not even in the meeting. I don't know where she is. Mataji. She's not there. She's
Okay,
not.
1 second. I am going to call her, okay? Okay. Till Mataji join, you can all do this.
Mataji, it is almost done, Mataji. There is only one thing that how in that last thing why Krishna is Krishna's
Mataji
lotus
came.
feet. Yeah,
Okay.
Mataji, Krishna's lotus feet. I'm explaining the last slide. Children, listen. My internet has gone. There is some problem with the internet at home. So what is it said in the last slide is that Krishna is so wondering what is that is attracting everyone in my lotus feet. So he wants to taste his own lotus feet, and he could understand that, and that is why he wanted to come as a Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and taste this feeling of ecstasy and devotees' love. That's why he come as a Lord Chaitanya also. So that is the end of today's class. Mataji, you can teach the Yashumati Nandana. Did I give the co-host Mataji to you? Oh, somebody else became host. Oh, Krishna, I could have given you co-host today. I forgot to give you. Mataji, you can teach Yashumati Nandana, Mataji. Krishna, can you give co-host to Mataji? Mataji, can you teach Yashumati Nandana? I don't know. Anjana Mataji is there. Anjana Mataji? Oh, she also got lost. Maybe she's joining from other phone. Okay. Okay. Yashumati Nandana. Can you all repeat with me?
Yes.
Mataji.
Yashumati Nandana. Brajajana. Brajabara Nagara. Yashumati Nandana Braja. Mataji, please take over, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji, Yashomati Gopi Paranandana Madana Gopi Paranandana Madana Yashomati Nandana Brajavara Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara
Gopi Parana
Kaliyadama. Okay, you all can raise hand one by one. First, this stanza you can sing. Okay, one by one. Okay, go ahead. Yes, yes. Ryan, go ahead. Ryan, first, go ahead.
I need help.
Okay, Yesomati Nandana.
Yashodanandana.
Yesomati. Yesomati.
Yashodanandana.
Yesomati Nandana.
Yashodanandina.
Yesoma, you can see here, okay? Yesomati Nandana.
Yashoda. Matri, I can say it like this. Yashodanandana. Prajajana Ranjana. Gokula Rajana Kanere. Gopi Prajana. Manohara Kali Dan.
Thank you.
Take a Bataji.
Thank you. Next is Madam. Next is Madam. Can you sing? Madam.
Yashomati Nandana
Brajavaruna
Brajavaruna Gala Kukula Ranjana Kana
Gopi
Gopi Paranadana Manohara
Madana Manohara
Manohara Kaliyadamana
Vidhana
Vidana
Thank you. Livan, go ahead next.
Yashomati Nandana Brajavara Ragara Gokula Ranjana Kana Gopi Paranadana Madana Manora Kaliyatmana Vidhana. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Livan. Good. Palvit, go ahead.
Yasomati Nandana Brajavara Nagara Gokul Ranjana Kana Gopi Parana Dana Madana Manahora Kaliyadamana Kaliyadamana Vidhana.
Good job, Palvit. Maithili, go ahead.
I need help.
Okay. Yasomati Nandana
Yashomati Nandana
Brajavaruna Gara
Nandana
Gokula Ranjana Kana
Gokula Ranjana
Gopi Paranadhana
Gopi Paradhamana
Madana Manohara
Madhavana
Madana Manohara
Madhavana Manohara
Kaliyadamana
Kaliyatmana
Vidhana
Dilana
Good job, Maithili. Next is Devars. Go ahead.
Yashomati Nandana Brajamate Nagana Prajapara Nagana Gokula Ranjan Khana Gopi Parana Dana Madana Manohara Hariya Tamala Damana Vidana.
Good job, Devars. You all did very nice. Very nice. Balavrinda. Go ahead, Balavrinda.
Yashabati Dandana Brajavara Nagara Ikarana Dana Madana Malahara Aliyada.
Thank you, Balavrinda. Mataji, please take over the call.
Yeah, Mataji. Yeah. So I think everybody got a chance to say that. Now we are ending the call with Vaishnava prayers. Let's all together say Vaishnava prayers.
We didn't get a chance.
One second. Somebody did not get a chance. Who is that? Vikram and Kashi did not get?
Mataji, they didn't sing. They want to sing? Go
Okay,
ahead.
sing. Go ahead and sing.
Yashomati Nandana Brajavara Gokula Janakana Gopi Paranadhana Vatana
Kaliya Damana Vidana. Okay, thank you, Vikram and Kashi. Thank you, everyone. One more time. Vancha kalpatarobhyascha kripasindhubhyascha Jai all Kidki Jai. Awesome. Thank you, everyone.
Hare Krishna Mataji.